Hello, everyone. What time is it? It's Eureka time. Today, we are going to be doing lesson 27. Our objective for this lesson is I can use the strategy of counting on or counting back when using the number path to find an unknown part. So, today's lesson is going to review for lesson 26 and 25 of last week. We're going to see which strategy is more efficient, which is the easiest or fastest strategy to use, either counting on or counting back, in order for us to find our unknown number. How are we going to do this? Well, these are our key points. Let me go ahead and move this. Our key points are, well, what do we need to know in order to be successful? What we need to know is how to count on. And we've been reviewing the strategies since we started this module, which you're at a number 4, 5, 6, which means you're counting forward, used for addition. Then we also need to know to count back. How do we count back? Well, we go backwards instead of forward. Addition sentence. We need to know what an addition sentence looks like. And this is how it looks like. It's a part plus part equals a whole. We also need to know what a subtraction sentence looks like, which is our whole. We start with our whole minus the part equals the other part. Efficient. The word efficient means the same as fast or the easiest way. And last, we need to know what a number path looks like, which is something like this, the one that we've been using for this last week's lesson and today's lesson. We're going to be using our number path. So make sure you have a number path with you, which can be found in your book in page 183, 183, 183, 183. Or you can also use a number line also found in your math toolbox kit for your Eureka supplements. You could use the number lines provided. How are we going to solve today's problems? How are we going to be successful? Well, first, we're going to identify which strategy is the most efficient, which is counting on or counting back. Then we're going to solve using the strategy chosen. And last, we're going to circle the unknown part. If you look at this screen in your Eureka Supplements packet, you also have this anchor chart. And this anchor chart, will help us understand number bonds. It's called number bonds, but it'll help us understand the structure of an addition sentence, which is missing a whole means addition. That means if you're missing the total or a whole number, it means addition. And it also tells you if you're missing a part, it means subtraction. And it'll show you examples of how a number bond would look like for addition, of how a number bond would look like for subtraction, and the number sentence structure. So this is just good to have on your side or next to your desk or somewhere where you can see it, and it can help you and remind you. It's just like the posters we would hang up in school. So let's go ahead and start today's lesson. For today's lesson, you will need a blank piece of paper. If you have a blank piece of paper in your math textbook, you can go ahead and use it. Or if you have a blank piece of paper in a folder or a separate sheet of paper, you may use that as well. You can press pause in the video to get your blank piece of paper and your pencil, and press play when you're ready to continue. Let's start. So we're going to fill in the number bond using this number sentence. I'm going to read it. 9 minus 8 equals blank. So I'm going to do this problem first. You're just going to watch with your eyes and listen with your ears. Your pencil should be parked. Let me go ahead and get my pen. So one of the boxes should be left empty in our number bond. We're going to go ahead and fill in our number bond first. So if you see your chart and you have 9 minus 8, that means that 9, if you look it down here, is our whole or our total. So in our number bond, we will write 9 up here, and 8 would be our part. What are some ways that we can solve this? Oh, I didn't finish writing my 8. There you go. So what are some ways we can solve this? Yes, did I hear that we can count on using the number path, or we can count back? You are right. So let's use the number path to count back and solve. Let's try it with counting back and see if that is the most efficient way. So we have 9 minus 8 equals blank. Which way should we hop to show taking away 8? We have 9 here in our number path. Should we hop back to count back or forward? Get ready. Yes, we should count back. How many times will we count back? Get ready. Yes, 8 times. Let's start with our whole number, which is 9, just like we put in our number bond, and count back as we draw our hopping marks. We're going to count back 8. Count with me. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is our stopping point. So, what is 9 minus 8? Get ready. Yes, 1. 9 minus 8 equals 1. So that is our unknown part. 1. So now we write that in the number bond just like I did right now. And then we already solved the number sentence. And now we have to circle the unknown or the answer number we were looking for. So circle the unknown. This was our unknown. So we go ahead and circle number 1 because that was what we were looking for. So we counted back 8 from 9 until we reach 1. But wow, that took a long time. Don't you think so? I wonder if there's a faster, or should I say more efficient way to solve this. I heard someone else say that we can add instead, which means we can count on, right? So if we think addition, what addition sentence could we write to help us solve 9 minus 8? Now we know the answer, right? But how can we write this as an addition sentence? Let's think about it. Look at your number bond. Yes, we can start with 8 plus, we already know the answer, right? But we're going to check using an addition sentence. Blank equals, what was our total? Get ready. Yes, 9. Good. So let's use our number path to solve 9 minus 8 equals blank by thinking of 8 plus blank equals 9. That means we're going to count on. So if you look at our addition sentence, we're going to circle 8 first. And then we're going to count on. Count with me. Remember, you're still looking and you're still listening. Pencil should be parked. Get ready. We're going to count on till we get to 9. So remember that 9 is our stopping number. 8, 9. And we stop right there because 9 is our stopping number. So how many did we count in order to solve? How many times did we have to hop? Get ready. 1, right? So we write plus 1 at the top of our hopping mark. And that shows us that, yes, our answer of 9 minus 8 equals 1 is right? Because 8 plus 1 equals 9. So now look at the two strategies we use to solve the same problem. Because this is the same problem, it's just written in different ways. They're related facts. So did we get the same answer each time? Well, let's check. Our answer for 9 minus 8 equals 1 when we hopped back 8 times. When we counted back, we got 1. And when we counted on, which means forward, we still got 1. 1. So think about it. Did we get the same answer each time? Get ready. Yes, right? We did. Which way was more efficient or faster? For me, the most efficient way, remember to answer in a complete sentence, the most efficient way was counting on. By writing my addition sentence and counting forward was more faster. Why? Because we only had to hop 1 forward. And remember when we counted back, we had to hop back 8 times, which took a little bit longer. And this, when we counted on, we finished quickly. Because counting on was more efficient because we only had to count on 1 more. Counting back took so much longer and we still got 1 as our unknown, right? So when you are solving subtraction number sentences, think about this question and decide, would it be easier for me to count back or count on? So let's think about that. This is a question you're going to think about when solving subtraction sentences. Would it be, repeat after me. Would it be easier, get ready, for me to count back, get ready, or count on, get ready? Yes. So that is the question to ask yourself as we practice the next problem. Ready? Here we go. Your turn to practice with me. On your blank sheet of paper with your pencil, go ahead and write 7 minus 6 equals blank and draw a number bond. Go ahead and press pause and press play when you've written the equation and you've drawn your number bond. Awesome. Now, at this point, you should have written your equation and drawn a number bond. Now let's write in the total and the parts together. Ready? So by looking at your anchor chart, or if you already know, do we have a total? Get ready. Yes, right? What is our total? Get ready. Yes, 7. So go ahead and write 7 as your whole number or your total in your number bond. What is our part? Get ready. Yes, 6, right? Go ahead and write 6 as your part in your number bond. So now, we have to choose the strategy that is easiest or most efficient. So remember, our key point step 1 is to choose the strategy that will be the most efficient. Well, think about it. We're at 7. We're going to have to count back how many times? Get ready. 6 times, right? Seems like a lot of hopping back. How can we write this using an addition sentence? Remember, when we write an addition sentence, we start with our part. Look at your number bond. What is our part? Get ready. 6. So I write, you write. Let's write 6 plus blank equals, what is our total? Get ready. 7. So now that we've written our addition sentence, we can also think about counting on. If we count on, we're going to have to start at 6 and stop at 7. So let's think about that again. Which is the most efficient strategy? Should we hop back 6 times? Or should we start at 6 and stop? Or should we count on from 6 and stop at 7? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I hope so. We should count on. So let's try it. Remember, we're going to start at 6. When we count on, we're using the addition sentence, right? Which will still help us solve the subtraction sentence. So we're going to start at 6. Let's go ahead and circle 6. This part you can watch. If you have your number path with you, go ahead and circle your number path with your pencil. We're going to start at 6 and draw a line forward because we're counting on. Which number are we going to stop at? What? Get ready. Yes, 7, because 7 is our whole number. Ready? And 1. Stop. Because we already got to 7. How many times did we hop? Get ready. Yes, 1. Go ahead and write plus 1 at the top because we only hopped 1 time. And so that means that our unknown part is, get ready. Yes, 1. Awesome. So you see how fast that was? And now we know that 7 minus 6 equals, get ready, 1. Yes. Remember to box this answer as well because this is the unknown part we were looking for. And that's our third key point, circling or boxing your unknown part. Remember, if at any point you need to stop the video, you can go ahead and press pause and press play when you're ready. Next one. Ready? Go ahead and write 9 minus 2 equals blank and draw your number bond. Press pause in the video at this time and press play when you're ready to continue. At this point, you should already have your equation written and your number bond drawn. Let's fill in your number bond together. Ready? So again, now we know that when we have a subtraction sentence, 9 is our, get ready, yes, our total or our whole number. So let's go ahead and write 9 where the total belongs. And that means that 2 is our what? Get ready. Yes, it's our part. So go ahead and write 2 as our part. So now we know that we're missing another part. But first, we're going to have to figure out. First key point says that we have to choose the strategy that is easiest or most efficient. So let's think about it. If we count back, we're going to start at 9 and count back and hop back 2 times. If we count on, we would have, let's go ahead and write the addition sentence to help us visualize how we're going to count on. So in order to write an addition sentence, you have to start with your part. What is the part that we know? Get ready. Yes, 2. Go ahead and write it. Plus, we don't have our other part, so that's going to be blank, because that's our unknown part, equals 9, which is our whole. So now that we have the addition sentence, we could see, in order to count on, we would have to start at 2 and count on all the way to 9. Remember, let's refresh before we choose the strategy. If we count back, we start at 9 and hop back how many times? Get ready. 2 times. If we count on, we start at 2 and hop all the way to 9. Which would be the easiest or most efficient strategy? Yes, counting back, because it'll be the quickest. So let's go ahead and count back. Ready? Go ahead and circle 9 on your number path and count back with me. How many times are we going to count back? Look at your part. Get ready. 2. So let's count back. Get ready. 1, 2. Only 2. What is our stopping number? Get ready. Yes, 7. So 7 is our unknown part. Go ahead and write 7 and box it or circle 7. See how fast and efficient that was? Remember, if at any point you need to catch up, you can always press pause on the video and then go ahead and press play when you're ready. Next problem. 8 minus 3 equals blank. So at this point, go ahead and press pause, write the equation, and draw the number bond. Press play when you've done that. Awesome. Ready? So at 8 minus 3 equals blank. We already know that when we do a subtraction, what is our total? Get ready. Yes, 8 is our total or our whole number. And what is the part that we have? Get ready. Yes, 3. So we're going to go ahead and start. Let's think of the strategy that's easiest for us. But in order to compare, let's go ahead and have our addition sentence written. Remember that when we write an addition sentence, we start with a part. What is our part, boys and girls? Get ready. Yes, 3. So I write, you write, right? Go ahead and write 3 plus blank. Remember, it's not 8 because 8 is our total. Equals 8. In an addition sentence, our whole or our total goes after the equals. If you have your anchor chart by your side, that can help you. Now let's decide on the strategy that would be the most efficient. So if we count back, we would start at 8 and count back how many times? Get ready. Yes, 3. We would count back 3 times. If we count on, look at your addition sentence, we would start at 3 and count on all the way to 8, which is our stopping number. So now think about it. Which is the most efficient strategy? Get ready. The most efficient strategy is counting back because it would be the shortest and quickest. So let's go ahead and count back. I said that we start at 8. Go ahead and circle 8 on your number path. And now we're going to count back. How many times? Get ready. Yes, 3. So count back with me. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. What number did we stop at? Get ready. Yes, 5. So 5 is our unknown part. Go ahead and circle or box it, which is key point number 3. So now we know that 8 minus 3 equals 5, or 3 plus 5 equals 8. So 5 was our unknown part. Don't forget to write it in your number bond. Last problem. Ready? So go ahead and write the equation 10 minus 7 equals blank and draw your number bond. Press pause at this time, and when you're ready to continue, press play. Awesome. Are you ready? So let's fill in the number bond with the parts and total that we have. What is our total or our whole number? Get ready. Yes, 10. What is our part? Get ready. Yes, 7. Awesome. So now we know that we have another part as our missing or unknown part, right? Let's go ahead and write this number sentence as an addition sentence. And we know that when we write an addition sentence, we start with a part. So what is our part? Get ready. Yes, 7. So I write, you write 7 plus blank equals, what is our total? Get ready. Yes, 10. So let's think about what would be the most efficient strategy, which is key point number 1. Well, if we count back, look at the subtraction sentence for counting back. You would start at 10 and count back how many times? Get ready. Yes, 7 times back. Now look at your addition sentence. If we count on, you would start at 7 and stop at what number, boys and girls? Get ready. Yes, 10. So now think about it. Do we count on or do we count back? The most efficient strategy would be counting on. Because if we count back, we would start at 10 and count back 7 times, which could take a little longer. And if we count on, we're starting at 7, so circle 7 on your number path. And look at the number we're going to stop in. What number are we stopping in? Get ready. Yes, 10. So, ready? Let's count. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Our stopping number was 10. How many times did we hop? Get ready. Yes, 3. So 3 is our unknown part. Go ahead and circle or box your unknown part. And now we know that 10 minus 7 equals 3, or 7 plus 3 equals 10. And that is how we identify the most efficient strategy. Now, it is time for you to open your problem set, put your sheet of paper aside, and open your problem set to page 187. Go ahead and open your problem set to page 187, 187. Press pause if you need to find the page and press play when you've already found it. At this point, you should have already found page 187. Remember, your name, today's date, and your goal, 90% or higher on end of modules. Go ahead and write your heading. Press pause to write your heading and press play when you're ready to continue. At this point, you should already have your heading. So it says, rewrite the subtraction number sentence as an addition number sentence. Place a box around the unknown, just like we were doing, right? And you're going to use the number path if you want to, right? So they have a number path up here that you can use. So we're going to work out number 1. Ready? It says 4 minus 3 equals blank. Well, how do we write it as an addition sentence? Remember that a subtraction sentence, if you look at your anchor chart, starts with the whole number. So this is your whole. We can even label it. You don't have to, but just so that we know. This is a whole, W for whole, and a P for part. And that means that our answer is going to be another part. So when you write an addition sentence, you have to start with a part. What part do we have? Get ready. Yes, 3. So 3 plus, this is going to be our unknown, right? So we're going to put a box around it. Blank equals, what is our whole? Ready? Yes, 4. So now, looking at both sentences, how can we use our number path to choose the most efficient strategy? Should we start at 4 and count back 3 times? Or, look at your addition sentence now. Should we start at 3 and hop to our stopping number, which is 4? Should we count back or should we count on? Get ready? Yes, we should count on. So when you count on, you look at your addition sentence. Look at 3. We're going to start at 3 and stop at 4. Ready? 1. How many times did we hop? Yes, 1 time. So 3 plus 1 more equals 4. That means that 4 minus 3 equals 1. Yes, go ahead and write it. Now, we're going to circle the must-do problems we will work out during today's live session. Ready? We go ahead and circle 3, 4, 5. 7, and then from 10, A, B, C. I'm going to go over them one more time, and you can press pause at any time if you still need more time to circle our must-do problems. Ready? Must-do problems are numbers 3, 4, 5. Number 7, turn to the back page, and then from 10, you're going to circle A, B, C. Remember, you will have some time during the live session to work out these problems. See you then. Bye.